Oh yeah.
That sounded good.
Oh, I actually got a little bit on my screen. Let me get that off there.
That's no good, man.
Yeah,
That took me forever the other
there you go.
day.
Yeah. Man.
No show prep.
No show prep.
Click like, hit
Man,
subscribe, share it to your
man.
friends. Tell them all about how amazing the product is that you're getting today.
I mean, even if you're just gonna say, "Look, guys, you had a horrible day. You think life sucks." Trust me, watching these two guys, you'll feel better about yourself. Whatever you want to put.
What will the brothers say next?
Yeah. You guys you have no idea how much good stuff Ted kills. I mean, he's probably kept us both from being fired 5 times over.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
So things better than sliced bread and
Rated
stuff that
G, Ted. Rated G. Keep it
keep
keep
it
it on the
G,
low. Keep it G.
keep it G,
Man.
and things that don't work as advertised.
You know, we have a list, and I'm just gonna vary off that just for a second. I don't know how they're making burgers back in the States, but they put a fried egg on every steak here.
Every
And at
steak?
first I was like, who wants a steak with this? Now, man, I'm cutting the steak up with I'm asking for extra eggs on top. Like,
What?
man, it's so good. I don't even know why it's good. I'm just letting you know, no idea.
With like runny yolks or dry yolk?
It's supposed to be dry yolk. I want to say the proper name, but I'm going. But
Yeah.
even when I go and people can't cook the egg, dude, you just that barbecue sauce and the egg, man, it's just
I'll try the fried egg hard yolk, but man, I hate runny eggs, man. I won't eat them. But there's lots of hamburger places they put fried eggs with runny yolks on hamburgers here. I won't
I don't
hold
want to eat any yolk ever.
hold egg. I'm not an egg
Yeah,
guy.
fry that bad boy deep, man, and toss it right on top.
Yeah,
Toss
I'll
it right
try
on
it.
top.
I'll give it a try. Can't wait to get back. You had to cook me up one like that.
Yeah,
Things
something else.
better than sliced bread. Flat screen TVs. Top of my list here.
So I completely agree with you that they're better than sliced bread. But don't you kind of miss the days where a flat screen TV weighed 85 pounds? No, just teasing. No, of course not.
No.
Man, dude, LED, bro, what a change. It's just totally changed our lives. I mean, it's great. It's amazing.
Man, I used to have this huge piece of furniture in the house to hold up our brand
Yeah,
new Magnavox CRT I bought from
I
Sears.
remember it.
It
We
had
built
picture
it.
in picture.
Yeah,
Oh, oh man.
yeah.
Mm.
Hey, speaking of sliced bread and better than, I don't know if you're a YouTube TV guy, and I am not trying to go on them, rant out how great they are because they have their issues. But the idea of 500 hours of DVR time and 8 things at the same time, and they have this cool button. This is not where I'm going to go with this. Where if you want to enter in the middle of a game, and you have either it's already the channel's already selected, or you've recorded it, you can either watch from the beginning, or it's a key called key plays to catch you up to live, and it shows what it considers all the important plays of the game leading up to live television.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's not like quick play next. It's probably it's probably a solid 10 minutes worth of plays leading up to an hour and a half deep into a game. But yeah, it's an awesome thing, and they have their flaws, but it makes that flat screen a lot cooler. By the way,
So
8 things at the
YouTube
same time,
TV is better than cable was, huh?
not comparable.
Not even comparable.
Not
Look
comparable.
there.
No. So
It
another
improved
thing
so
it
much it's
has
not even comparable.
so when you log in on your home screen, it shows like the top half of the screen is like the guide, and the bottom half of the screen it shows that it thinks you want to watch and has recorded for you that you didn't ask for. So many times I will log in to watch the Razorbacks, and it will have recorded every sporting event before that game for me that I can watch. And it does not count against my DVR time.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
movies too. Like
That's cool.
I can always tell when Paige is watching her Friends because Frasier and Mad About You and all kinds of other stuff are recorded below. So yeah, it's kind of cool how um,
There we
hey,
go, man. Like a real testimonial here by YouTube TV, man.
I
That's
didn't
better
mean
than
to
a
do this.
commercial.
Didn't mean to do this.
YouTube will take $10 for that.
Sponsored by YouTube TV. Yeah, I mean it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Go
How
ahead.
about
Sorry.
massage? Huh?
Back to sliced bread.
How about massage in your car, man? Like a massage built into the seat of your car.
I want a massage anytime, all the time, doesn't matter where. Or
Like when you're driving, man, that baby just starts rubbing on your shoulders and your back and your bum. This is like on your butt too, you know, like a bum massage, you know.
As long as there's nothing that goes upward.
I agree. Yes. Yeah. No. I mean, I've been in two things: a Ford F-150 and a Cadillac something or other that had them in there, and I don't have them in any of my vehicles yet. But
I mean, so full disclosure, I'm watching a reveal party right now. My buddy.
Oh.
For like the last 10 years, they're revealing if they're having a boy or a girl. It's really funny. They are both older than both of us. They got married with the assumption they would never have children. She's a improver of someone's physical physique doctor, and he's retired military, and they were not planning on ever having children. And you would think two people with that much experience in life would know how babies were
born. Baby reveals not better than sliced bread.
No. I'm just like, I don't know why they just didn't text it, and because like your buddies and friends are required to go to these, and they're taking an hour and a half throwing these things up in the air and exploding them to just say boy or girl. The truth is, for the next 18 years, it's a girl. By the way, if anyone's curious, it's a girl. Yeah, turned pink when they threw the rock in the air. Yay! Nothing wrong with having girls. By the way, we have 5 total daughters between the two of us, so nothing wrong with girls. They are better than sliced bread, by the way.
Absolutely, girls are better than sliced bread.
Yeah, if you have boys, that's your fault. Yes.
Cars that don't need a key fob, man, just walk up. That car knows I'm there, unlocks. Have you seen some of the new? I don't remember if it's the Ford or Chevrolet or the Dodge. I don't remember. One of the big three. When you walk near the car, the power steps lower down just when you get near. It just and all the exterior lights turn on. Yeah.
Dang.
Just get within like 3 foot of your truck, man, and it just comes alive.
So you know that I'm not as big a fan of Iron Man as you are, but I'm in the conversation. So Elon Musk was talking about when he decided to become a car business. He said, "Look, my goal was to not revolutionize the car industry. It was to correct the mistakes by other people." He said, by that, I mean, we all know what we want in a vehicle. Why is it so hard to get a vehicle to give us what we all want in it? And when you say massage, and I walk up to the vehicle, the steps come down, or I can hop in the car, and the car knows that me and the fob are there, so it turns on. Why is this such a big deal? Why did it take so long? And there's still things we're missing, right? Like, there's still stuff we're missing that isn't what you want.
You said that, and I really hadn't. I guess I have thought about it some, but my first pickup was like a 1978. You know, it was not new. It was old pickup Chevrolet, one regular cab, one bench seat, and an 8-foot bed.
Right.
Took 2 hands to slam the hood down. You know, it was but it would work. But the only thing my first pickup truck and my new truck have in common was they're made by Chevrolet. That's it.
The emblem on the front.
And the emblem on the front. Man, they've come so far. They do so much more. Yeah. And it was horrible. It was dangerous, man. It was a wreck waiting to happen. I didn't ever have a wreck in my truck.
Right.
It was dangerous. The cars now, man, are just so much safer, and they do. You know, it's a capital investment, man. It's a big deal. It's a big part of your life.
So, you know, I have a lot of friends that complain about the price of vehicles. And I'm one of them. I don't want you to get the impression that I'm like, yay, 50 grand, yay, let's spend more money. But when you think about the difference between that first truck you had, I had a 1984 Monte Carlo, I think is what I first drove. And it was a bag of junk. Like it was garbage. Man, I'm pretty sure the most expensive part on that car was just, I don't know, the valve stems. It was freaking trash.
But even when it was new, it wasn't nothing like a modern car.
Even when it was new, it was trash. Yes. And the technology we have today, they had some of that tech back then. They just didn't think it was important enough to put it on the vehicle. They didn't think people would care. And so I think that's the biggest difference, man, is that people demand to have the safety and investment you should have in a vehicle. Forget all the bonuses that we enjoy, like GPS and radios that are amazing, and Bluetooth, and just the safety aspects of it. I mean, if you have a car accident today, the percentage of you walking away is ridiculously higher than what it was 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I mean,
absolutely.
And we drive so much faster. It's not like we've reduced
Jimmy
speed.
Carter hasn't been around in years. Yeah, we're definitely flying down the highway now. It's 75 on the freeway here in my house.
Yeah. We can go like a whole 45 kilometers or something.
You live on an island that's 10 blocks across.
So if you've forgotten, by the way, how annoying older vehicles were, right now I am driving a 1996 Honda Civic LX.
Man, those are the best though. Those things get 40 miles to the gallon,
and I get such good gas mileage. I'm actually not taking it home with me. I pull it once every 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm driving the crap out of this car. But there is no Bluetooth, and you have forgotten what it's like to drive a car like this. I feel like my windows are open all the time when the windows are up. I mean, it's a rattle trap.
Yeah.
And mine has never left this island, so it has never been driven to death.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a 1996 Honda Civic, and that's the best they are, and that's all there is. I mean, I'm not knocking a Honda. It is a 1996, and that bad girl still runs smooth, and her engine's still strong, and no problems with it. It's just I had forgotten that you got to fight them things. I mean, you can drive your pickup truck with one finger.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you've got both hands on that wheel and giving it all you freaking got.
GPS maps with search feature. Better than sliced bread.
Does not have those.
Huh?
Does not have that. No.
I ain't worried about your Civic, man. I'm talking about just GPS maps with search.
The thing is amazing. That is awesome. I love it. What did we do before it?
Yes.
I mean, were you? Yes. Stopping people. Pardon me. Is there a restaurant in this town?
You just didn't ever find a place. I mean, you didn't even know it was there, because now I get to a town and you can just look what's here. So many people are getting more traffic when other travelers come to town, than they ever did before. Probably even from local people.
Right. Yeah.
Here locally, man, there's this brewery. He's out of town. He's not in town. I'm sure that's because he doesn't want to pay taxes or something. Who knows?
Right.
And his place is packed out. It's not really it's not far from town, because town's not really a circle. It's kind of a jagged line, but his place is busy. No one would ever know he was there if it wasn't for Google or search or maps telling people, go to this bar out here in the middle of.
So, I mean, I use it every day. Everybody makes fun of me because I don't know my way around this island, but I'm like, why would I memorize anything? Google not only tells me the best way to get there, but it compensates for bad road conditions or traffic or whatever. It's amazing.
Yep.
And because of COVID, people who are open today may not be open tomorrow, and Google updates that on a nonstop basis.
As long as somebody at the business, goes on, links to their account and says we're closed tomorrow.
Right. So we went to a museum today, and we were with some Portuguese people, not Azorians. There's a huge difference. Just letting you know, there are Azorian Portuguese and there are Portuguese. And don't mix them up.
Okay.
So we were with some Portuguese military officers, and she said, "I need ice cream." And I was like, I always need ice cream. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about? So we Googled up like ice cream shop with best reviews. And it literally broke down not just ice cream shop, but frozen yogurt and another type of ice cream, which means made by the cows on this island. So yeah, we
Okay.
went to that one because that means it was made like right here yesterday,
Right.
and it was amazing. But just I had no idea Google could even break it down that much. I mean, so it was really neat. And I wouldn't plan on talking about this. But you walk up to the store, and they have like an ice cream machine outside with the price and the cup, and you fill up your cup to the mark for the cost, and you walk in and you drop your euro in the tiller for the size, and it's a complete honor system. I mean, just nuts. And the ice cream was yes,
It was good stuff.
it was yeah. I wasn't mad about it, but definitely cool, man. Google Maps is where it's at. That search feature's boss.
Things that don't work as advertised. Wi-Fi printers.
You always got to bring up the bad news, don't you? We're talking about all the great stuff, all the good things.
Man, you seen the commercial. Buy this printer, print from your bedroom. Just click on your phone, hit print.
I just want to know, in the commercial, did it actually work? Because you know it doesn't work once you get it home. Did it even work in the commercial?
Did you ever see that show, Pitch Men? It was on TV before Billy Mays died. And I don't remember anything about the show except Billy Mays saying that the hardest job was when they get the product, and they got all the crew there, and he said they had the product and they'd had to figure out how to actually make it work so they could make a commercial.
Oh wow!
He wasn't talking about any specific product. He said that's our job. Our job is to find a way to make this product work so we can make a commercial.
Wow.
And the most famous one was for a pitchman. The most famous commercial was when they crazy glued the helmet to the beam, and they stuck the guy in the helmet and picked him up in the air, and the guy's kicking around from his helmet stuck to the beam up in the air. You don't remember that?
I do. I remember that. I've seen that preview like a dozen times. Yeah.
That's one of the most famous pitchman commercials. Yeah. It's crazy glue.
That's crazy.
Webcams do not work as advertised.
Just buy the cheap one.
Man, I bought an expensive one. I recorded 2 shows. I boxed it back up and took that baby back. I can't believe it. Yeah, I should have just bought a $30 one from Amazon or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag, but mine's a $60 one.
I'm going to tell you that the picture from the $30 dash cams at Walmart is better than the $100 webcam. Yeah. Like, its only job is to sit on the desk and like take your picture and
that's it.
USB it to the computer. It has no storage. It doesn't have to, doesn't have to have like infrared, no night vision. Just stare at my face and make me look good.
Bro, we've got to find out a way to do this in like infrared.
Find a way to do what?
Do an entire show just in infrared. That would be so beast, man. Make people.
Hey, it's a thing right now. If you got to be careful, if you try to buy a used camera, which I just did, you have to make sure that the person didn't take it to a camera shop and have it converted to infrared, because there's infrared photography right now it's in, man. It's a big thing. I don't get it, but
scratch that comment, then fella. I have no desire for that.
People like it. I don't know. Things better than sliced bread. You got any kids? Ever had any kids? I've got some kids. We didn't get to use it. We use it now with the grandbaby, but Diaper Genie.
Yeah, man. You brag about this thing, man. You like that dang old Diaper Genie.
Oh man, you just stuff them diapers in. It's got like a door at the top. You push the pedal down with your foot, drop the diaper in, and it's got 2 different doors. One door goes this way and one goes this way, and it falls down in this deal, and man, the smell just stays in the can. And
so I don't know about I don't know if this is better than sliced bread, but I hate when I get a haircut and the person cutting my hair pretends like they're mute.
Pretends like what?
They're mute. Like, okay. If I'm going in to get my haircut, we both know that, one, you expect me to tip, which you may deserve, it may not. I'm going to tip you because you're cutting my hair, and that's an expectation of society. But the least you can do is spill the 5 to 7 minutes while you whack off the little hair I have with decent conversation.
Oh yeah, you like to talk to him?
Yeah, we both know that you say the exact same line to every employee when they sit down, every customer.
Customer, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I have some that, man, they cannot wait to start giving gym calls with their baloney. They can't wait to start shelling out their baloney from the time you walk. I had a guy today, and he cut my hair in complete silence for 17 minutes. I know, because I stared at the clock the entire time.
Well, maybe he only speaks Portuguese.
No. Twice I was like, hey, so how's your weekend going? Yes. All right, then. I was like, many customers today? A few. All right. I had to make sure I had deodorant on when I got back in the car. Like, I thought maybe it was me. Yeah. It was crazy. So I guess what I'm saying is, better than sliced bread is service people with a smile and a kind gesture or 3.
Service is important. I don't care what career you're in, man. Service is a big deal.
Yes.
You got to make it personal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some people don't appreciate it, but that's okay because they don't care that you try to make it personal.
Right. That doesn't mean you should stop doing it.
No, right. Absolutely.
No. It matters.
Better than sliced bread, Zoom or Hangouts or FaceTime or this is pretty awesome, man. We were kids, you know. You just seen your cousins when you seen them.
When you saw them. That was it. Hey, I also want to point out what's better than sliced bread.
What's better than sliced bread? Dr. Pepper, baby. Oh yeah. 23 flavors.
Yeah. We're not toasting bread up here, so that's pretty obvious.
Toasting bread, huh?
Yeah. That's pretty straight up. So back to what's not better than sliced bread, or what's not less than it. Yeah. What would you say it was called? Less than advertised.
Doesn't work as advertised.
Doesn't work as advertised. I've never worn a snuggly, a little blanket with armpit, but every time I see someone in it, they're cold. There's no way it works as advertised if you're cold. Yeah. Snuggie.
Probably the last time I watched Saturday Night Live, it's been years ago. Snuggie just came out and they were doing like this spoof commercial. And, you know, he's doing all the things, you know, in his Snuggie. And the last shot, he's in the bathroom on the throne, you know, and he looks over, there's no toilet paper, and he goes,
no.
Camera fades out, you know, it doesn't happen. But, you know.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
This week, man, you see Arsenio Hall, Eddie Murphy on Amazon Prime, coming to America too.
Coming to America again. Woo!
Man,
let's do it, man. I'm excited. Let's do this. I can't wait.
I can't believe I haven't watched it yet. I mean, it's been out for a couple of days. I hadn't even watched it yet. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. Hey, so speaking of Eddie Murphy, greatest comedian maybe of all time, in honor of March Madness, and because of coming to America too, we here at No Show Prep are going to give you our very own comedian brackets. Selection Sunday next week, we're going to announce the top 16 we're going to go Sweet 16 here. We need your help picking out the best 16. Vote in the comments. If you don't vote, we're going to have to pick. We're then going to break out the bracket every week as the tournament progresses. We are going to progress, and we are going to crown the first ever No Show Prep Comedian of the Year.
Comedian of the Year. I like it.
Comedian of the Year. If we forgot somebody, feel free to vote for your own person, not on the list, and they may make the cut. You never know. We at No Show Prep, we like to keep an open mind on all things. So if we made a mistake, we're not too big to admit we're at fault. Especially
probably somebody we haven't thought about. You know, there's got to be somebody not on the list.
Absolutely. Please hook us up. Put a little video in there if you want to of how funny they are. We'll watch it. Never know. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah, me too, man. I can't wait. So I got one more thing on my list, man.
One more thing.
One more thing. Better than sliced bread. Here it is, baby.
All right.
Beer delivery service.
Wait, what now?
So here in my local area, you just go on your phone and contact the store. You know, there's not really an app for it, but you can contact the store and they will deliver the alcohol straight to your house.
Pre-drink.
Not pre-drink, no. But it's better than having drunks out there driving around for more, ain't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's cool, man.
You know, when those 30 packs get heavy, you know?
They do.
They get
They do.
pretty heavy.
Especially if you've already had a 30 rack.
Absolutely. Well, maybe I haven't never drank that much, but at least, well, not in the last 20 years anyway.
Right. Right.
Well, man, let's wrap this up. Like, share, subscribe. Listen to comedians. We need some comedian ideas.
Yeah. So vote.
Watching book reviews.
Watch. Hey, new one's coming out, by the way. New one's coming out. Thank you for all the subscribers. Can't do it without you guys.
That's right. At least not without Zoom.
Yeah, definitely without